Hi friends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a what sold video, and if you are new here, my name is Amy and I am a part-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and DePop, full-time traveling ultrasound tech, currently in Kentucky on my lunch break. And I just signed an extension, so I am going to be here until December 6th, which is kind of a relief. It is hard to switch jobs and find a new place to live every 3 months. Our contracts generally run 13 weeks, so it's often really nice to find a place that you like and just continues to need you. And so that's what's happening here, and so it's kind of nice. I like it here. So we will get started with this week's sales. These are from August 31st through September 6th. I had 30 sales and the gross was $924 with a net of $540. I also might be coming down with a little bit of a cold, so I did just take some Zicam. So if I have to drink some water or I'm a little sniffly, I apologize. Okay. So to start off, August 31st, I had 4 sales, beginning with this ETD, I don't know how to say this, you guys. ETT colon TWA. Et toi. Oh, maybe it's et toi. Anthropology Jessie wide leg crushed velvet pants, size small, dark floral party, sold for $32 on Poshmark, and I will make $18.78, and they took about 3 months to sell. I did get these at a yard sale, and so when I say what I will make, that is my profit after cost of goods and all the fees getting taken out from the selling platform and shipping. And then next up we have these Talbot's 9.5 gunmetal Ryan not slip-on leather loafers, flat classic silver, new without box, sold for $33 on Poshmark, and I will make $22.25. And these took 25 days to sell, and they came from an America's Thrift Supply shoebox. And then next we have this packed organic cotton t-shirt, size medium, v-neck, retro rainbow stripe 90s Y2K casual, sold for $18 on Poshmark, and I will make $13.10. And this took 19 days to sell, and I got this at the bins. And then we have Spanx by Sarah Blakely shapewear, strapless nude shaper slip dress, size medium beige, sold for $15 on Poshmark, and I will make $10.77. And this took 3 weeks to sell, and this also came from the bins. On September 1st, I had 6 sales, beginning with this vintage Coach Hampton brown pebbled leather satchel bag shoulder tassel, sold for $76.50 on Depop, and I will make $33.92, and this took 6 days to sell, and I bought this off of Facebook Marketplace in that three Coach bundle that I bought for $100. I have one more to sell from it that I still haven't listed because it needs to be cleaned. All right, next up is this Ralph Lauren women's denim blazer, size 10, patch pockets, chore coat, stretch gold, so for $45 on Poshmark, and I will make $28.43, and took 3 days to sell. And then we have these Keen Targi 2 Java Goat women's size 10.5 hiking outdoor shoe, brown waterproof, sold for $49. I can't talk to you guys. This is gonna be a reel of bloopers, you guys. You can tell I'm struggling. Okay. These sold for $49.83 on eBay, and I will make $30.08, and took about 2 months to sell, and I got these at a yard sale. And then we have this Pittsburgh Steelers women's new era black blossom 920 adjustable hat football, sold for $27.73 on eBay, and I will make $17.85, and it took about 1 week to sell, and I got this out of the bins. Next up is Claudia Nicole burnt orange red cashmere topper shawl poncho, one size, sold for $34.85 on eBay, and I will make $23.13, and this took about 2 months to sell, and I got this out of the bins. This was a cashmere, and just so lovely. I'm like, how does cashmere end up in the bins? Like, seriously. All right. And then we have Rothy's Women's B-flat slip-on ballet shoes, slate herringbone size 9.5 comfort, sold for $27.75 on eBay, and I will make $8.82, and took about 4 days to sell. And I got these out of a ThredUp name brand shoebox. It was kind of one of their new boxes that they put out. I don't know if they'll do it again. I think these might be the first shoe to sell out of that box. Okay, then moving on to September 2nd, I had 2 sales, beginning with this Lily Pulitzer Cashmere Argyle V-neck tan pink yellow sweater size extra large tennis preppy, sold for $16 on Poshmark, and I will make $2, and it took 4 months to sell. And I think the problem with this was I bought this at a yard sale for $10, not realizing that there was a hole underneath the arm. And it was an older Lily, but the cashmere was amazing. Again, so soft, like very nice cashmere. But I had it listed over the summer and it had a flaw, and that's my fault that I didn't notice it when I bought it. So I was just happy to get my money back, and $2. All right, and then we had this loft striped stitchy sweater vest, size small, ivory multicolor rainbow preppy schoolgirl, sold for $10 on Poshmark, and I will make $5.75, and took 25 days to sell. And I did get this out of the bins. I wouldn't have bought this like normally at a regular Goodwill by any means, but it was so stinking cute that I just had to try it. And I got an offer for the $10. I think I had it listed at $15, so I went ahead and just accepted that to kind of move it on. And then September 3rd, I had 2 sales, beginning with this Free People embellished military jacket, olive green, size extra small, beaded Gorp Corp hipster, sold for $28 on Poshmark, and I will make $13.20, and it took about a month to sell. And then we have this Banana Republic women's size small gray cotton chunky sweater vest cropped shrug, sold for $21.50 on eBay, and I will make $7.73. This took 1 week to sell, and I got this at the bins. So it's kind of making me think like little sweater vests are in for fall. So watch for those if you can get them at a cheap price, obviously, because they're not going to go for a lot, but they're cute. All right, and then moving to September 4th, I had zero. When you have a day of 0 sales, do you just not question your entire life? I was like, oh my gosh, I must have a closet of junk. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Like, all of these thoughts are running through my head, you guys. It was pretty funny, and I'm just like, maybe this isn't for me, just because of 1 day of no sales. Does anybody else do that? Please let me know I'm not crazy. Because then moving to September 5th, I had 9. Totally makes up, obviously, for the day of 0 sales. All right, beginning with this Barley Vine half zip pullover, women's size small, ribbed gray, oversized, cozy athleisure, sold for $35 on Poshmark, and I will make $22.75, and took 1 week to sell. And then we have this Coach Black Op Art signature jacquard top handle purse handbag, sold for $29 on Poshmark, and I will make $17.95, and took 8 days to sell. Then we have these Banana Republic slouch black suede leather tall heeled boots, size 6 knee high, sold on DePop for $23, and I will make $18.20. And these took 6 days to sell, and I got these in the bins. They were flawless. And if they were my size, I would have kept them because they were magical. Suede, definitely suede for fall. All right, then we have this Pilcrow Anthropology floral sleeveless ruffle button down size large black metallic boho, sold for $18 on Poshmark, and I will make $8.77. And this took about 3 months to sell. And then Vera Bradley accordion wallet mimosa medallion, I love that name, mimosa medallion, clutch purple gray quilted zip, sold for $12 on Poshmark, and I will make $5.05, and it only took 2 days to sell. And then UGG Valberg Toscana Chestnut Suede Fur Cuff Wedge Tall Boots sold size 6, sold for $46.75 on Depop, and I will make $28.74. And these only took 2 days to sell, and I got these out of an UGG box from America's Thrift Supply. Next up is these Skechers Men's Deluxe Walker 2.0 air-cooled sneakers, size 9, relaxed fit, black gray, sold for $31.94 on eBay, and I will make $15.77. And these took 1 month to sell, and I got these from an American Thrift Supply shoebox. All right, then another America's Thrift Supply shoebox. These Fry Leather High Top Shearling Boot Sneakers Gia Lug Double Zip Black, size 8.5, sold for $59.83 on eBay, and I will make $33.39, and took about 2 months to sell. All right, and then football. It's all about football. This vintage Kansas City Chiefs Fruit of the Loom crew neck sweatshirt, size large, embroidered logo, sold for $39.85 on eBay, and I will make $21.02, and took about 1 month to sell. This sold the day the Chiefs played on Friday, so definitely football season. All right, September 6th, I had 6 sales, beginning with this Birkenstock Arizona Essentials Eva Slide Sandal Gold Marble, size 40, US 9, boho, sold for $31 on Poshmark, and I will make $18.33, and took 1 day to sell. These also came from an American Thrift Supply rescue box. Next were these Sam Edelman Felicia Lavender Patent Leather Ballet Flats, size 9, comfort minimalist, sold for $29 on Depop, and I will make $21.80, and these only took 1 month to sell. I did try these on, and they're so cute, but they're just not me. I don't know. I'm not really a ballet flat girl. They're cute. They were really cute though. And then I had a bundle sale of this vintage Higby scarf, wool red check plaid, West Germany fringe Academia, and I'm gonna totally butcher this name, and Marie Francois Gerbaud red wrap long ruche sleeve top, sold for $36.80 on Depop, and I will make $28.96. The scarf came from a yard sale and took 4 days to sell, and the top came from an American Thrift Supply box and took 2 months to sell. All right, and then we had this Eddie Bauer brown tweed jacket blazer, size 8, tall wool blend equestrian Academia, sold for $20 on Poshmark, and I will make $8.41, and this took just over 3 months to sell. More football. Green Bay Packers men's size medium green and yellow ugly Christmas sweater football, sold for $19.50 on Depop, and I will make $9.11, and this took 4 months to sell. Again, this was listed all summer when football was not on, and sold the Saturday, the day before the Packers played. My husband is a Packers fan, so I tend to pick up anything Packers just because I know they're fans. Like, I did a job up in Green Bay, and it was a lot of fun. So I think we did 6 months there. 6 months? That sounds about right. All right, and final sale of the week was this Johnny Was Pete and Greta black silk maxi tank dress, flowy boho, size extra small, sold for $56.85 on eBay, and I will make $43.90, and took about a month to sell. I got this for $1 at a yard sale, $1. And what's funny is I of course like snatched it up and then noticed that like it was 100% silk, so it had some deodorant marks on it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to clean this. It took me 2 months to, of course, get that done, and then it sold in a month. So I think we all have the problem of when something needs to be cleaned, it just sits in a pile. I'm really bad about it. and I'm trying not to be. I think I have a pile right now of about 5 items of clothes that I need to stain treat, and they are stains that I don't notice when I buy them, because I have definitely noticed I don't want to stain treat things. So I need to start paying a little bit more attention. I know stuff's gonna slip through the cracks, it's just gonna happen. At least with purses, I usually know what I'm getting myself into. So that's the week. We are moving into fall, y'all. It's all about the pumpkin spice, the cozy sweaters, the suede boots. It's finally starting to cool off a little bit here in Kentucky, so it feels pretty nice. I do have a friend coming to visit in a couple days. Actually, she gets here tomorrow, and taking a few days off of work. We're gonna spend a few days here in Kentucky, and then we're gonna go to Nashville. So I'm looking forward to it. I think my sales will probably be affected the following week, just because I will have to put my stuff on vacation mode. But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really hoping this SciCam works and that I don't get really sick. So fingers crossed, and I hope you all are having an amazing week. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting like or subscribe on your way out. Bye, friends.